my pretties. Welcome back to another episode of Shadows and Pretties. And today, this is episode 356. And today, I'm going to be talking about this Christmas movie, I guess you could say, or short, whatever. It's called Mickey's Christmas Carol. This one came out in 1983. And some of you guys probably remember watching this movie on VHS and stuff like that. So it's basically a Disney adaptation of the Christmas Carol, which we have got Scrooge McDuck as Ebenezer Scrooge. Of course, we do got, other characters. So it's actually pretty interesting. So I'm going to talk about, the plot of this special because I remember watching this back when I was a kid, and it was something really good made in the 80s. Like, this is based on one of Walt Disney's works, but however, Mickey Mouse has been around for years, like ever since Disney started, and it's still going on. So, this was the last time that Clarence Charles Nash voiced Donald Duck before his death in 1985. So I'm going to talk about, the plot of this movie in case if you guys have not seen the movie in a long time or for those who want a refresher. So, anyways, basically Scrooge McDuck, who plays the role of Ebenezer Scrooge, a greedy and lonely moneylender of Victorian-era London, resents of the merriment of Christmas. On Christmas Eve, he refused to give money to a panhandler outside his counting house, declines his nephew Fred, played by Donald Duck's, invitation to Christmas dinner, and dismisses the two gentlemen, Rat and Mole, fundraising aid for the poor. He is overworked and underpaid employee Bob Cratchit, played by Mickey Mouse, who Scrooge pays just a little extra just to do his laundry. Requests to have the Christmas Day off, to which Scrooge reluctantly accepts on the condition that Cratchit is docked a half day's pay. That night he was visited by shackled ghosts of his late business partners, Jacob Marley, played by Goofy. Marley warns Scrooge to change his wicked ways, or he be condemned to suffer in the afterlife even heavier chain as he does, as free spirits will visit him during the night. So at 1 o'clock, Scrooge is visited by the ghost of Christmas past, who is played by Jiminy Cricket, who shows him the visions of his early life of his time as an employee under Fezziwig, played by Mr. Toad. There at Fezziwig's Christmas party, young Scrooge meets a young woman named Isabel, played by Daisy Duck, whom she falls in love. Years pass and Isabel has wondered when they will marry. Scrooge declines before foreclosing the mortgage on the cottage. Isabel leaves him forever, realizing that he loves money more than her. Seeing this, a distraught Scrooge leaves the ghost to not show any more visions as he returns home. Scrooge then gets meet with a gigantic merry ghost of Christmas present, played by Willie the Giant, who takes Scrooge to Bob Cratchit's house. Scrooge sees that their Christmas dinner for their family of 5 consists of barely enough food to feed one person, and becomes especially concerned when he sees Bob's ill son, Tiny Tim, played by Morty Mouse. The ghost hints that if things continue the way they are, Tim will soon die. The ghost leaves him with the ghost of Christmas future, who takes Scrooge to the future and arrives at a cemetery where they find the Cratchit family mourning Tiny Tim, as Scrooge asks the spirit that the events can still be changed when they witness 2 gravediggers or weasels, remarking how no one mourns over the death of the man they were burying. After they left, the ghost points out the unloved man's neglected tombstone. Scrooge sees that the tombstone bears his own name. After revealing his face, which is Pete, the ghost shoves Scrooge down the grave while dubbing him as the richest man in the cemetery, falling to his own coffin, which opens the gates of hell. While vowing to change his ways, Scrooge finds himself back in his own bedroom, where he discovers that it's Christmas Day. Now filled with glee, Scrooge begins spreading happiness and joy around London, donating a sizable amount of money to the gentleman's charity, reconciling with Fred, Traveling to the Cratchit house, Scrooge resumes his Kermit persona by saying he expects more of Bob, then surprises everyone with gifts of a prize turkey, toys, and giving Cratchit a sustainable raise, along with making him his partner. Tiny Tim says, "God bless you, everyone," as the film ends. That's how the movie ends. Well, I have to really say I remember, watching this Disney special when I was younger, and it definitely is one of the good ones. I really have to say was actually pretty good. I personally really thought this was really enjoyable and well done. I mean, the voice acting was pretty good, especially for something that was made in the 1980s, which I definitely have to say it was definitely really awesome. I personally really enjoyed this little special for Christmas. I mean, if you want to watch something with Disney related, I can definitely recommend this special. This is definitely a really good Christmas film. I mean, it's a short one, yes, but I personally really enjoyed it a whole lot because it was a really good special. I mean, it's really well done, I can definitely say. There's definitely a lot of, there's basically good, there it's just a really good film. I personally really enjoyed it a whole lot. I mean, it's a parody of the Christmas Carol movie, which I thought, the book, but I personally really liked that. I do have to say that it definitely was one of the good ones that I have seen. It's definitely well done. I mean, I personally really enjoyed it. I thought it was really neat and well done. I personally really enjoyed, this film. I personally, if I have to pinpoint, I have to say this is actually one of the best Christmas movies that Disney has ever done. Although Disney has done, other Christmas specials in the past, this is definitely one that I can definitely recommend. I mean, it's really good for something that made in the 80s. I really like that this is a parody of the Christmas Carol, which I thought this was really neat. So, I guess with that being said, I definitely recommend this movie. It's really good. I personally have to say, I wish it could have been a little longer, but it was still a pretty good movie. Especially since this was animated in the early 80s. I personally really thought this was enjoyable. Like, the characters are enjoyable because they're Mickey Mouse characters. The characters, that they're playing as were really good. And this was a really amazing, well done movie, I have to really say. Now, anyways, like I'm always going to say, and like I'm always going to continue to say, this is just simply my own personal opinion, and if you happen to disagree with me, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these movies. This is just simply my own personal thoughts. So, I guess that's pretty much all I have to really say, but if I'm missing something, please let me know what it is in the comments below. And yeah, anyways, yeah. What did you guys personally think of this movie? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what you have done personally to help make this movie a lot better? Feel free to let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm Shadow the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed this channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when it uploads. That way you guys will not miss an upload. As always, if you want to go follow me on Blue Sky, follow me on Twitter, follow me on DeviantArt. Links to those will be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on there. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my backup channel known as Miss Dark Shigo, as a link to that will also be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on there. As always, yeah, if I am missing something, let me know what it is in the comments below, and as always, I'll be catching you guys all in the next video. Peace out, and like always, I'll see you all next time.